Have you ever considered that an itch might be more than just a minor annoyance? Persistent itchiness in specific areas of the body can sometimes reveal underlying health issues, especially in seniors. Chronic itchiness can subtly signal serious concerns that, if ignored, could quietly impact your lifespan. Yes, something as simple as a persistent itch might be your body waving a red flag, urging you to pay closer attention. In this video, we'll uncover 4 specific areas on the body where itchiness in older adults could indicate deeper health concerns. These aren't mere guesses or old wives' tales. They're based on patterns observed by doctors and researchers studying aging and longevity. Each itchy spot tells a unique story about your blood flow, organs, nerves, and even nutrition. By the end of this video, you'll know how to recognize these warning signs and take actionable steps to address them. So stick with us. You might just add years to your life and live those years with more strength, clarity, and peace of mind. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do so. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Let's dive in. 1. Persistent itchiness on the lower legs. One of the most overlooked, but telling, signs of a deeper issue is a constant itch on the lower legs. Sure, it's easy to blame dry skin or aging, but when the itch persists without any visible rash or irritation, it's worth investigating further. Doctors have found that older adults who frequently scratch their calves, shins, or ankles may be experiencing poor circulation, a condition known as peripheral artery disease, PAD. This means blood isn't flowing freely through the small vessels in your lower limbs, leading to dry, sensitive, and unusually itchy skin. Let's look at 2 men in their early 80s. George and Frank. George stays active, takes short walks every morning, and checks his legs regularly. He hasn't noticed anything unusual. Frank, however, has been less mobile lately. He feels tired more often, sits for long stretches, and has started noticing a persistent itch creeping up his legs, especially at night or after sitting for a while. He tries lotion, thinking it's just dry skin, but it doesn't help. What Frank doesn't realize is that this itching could be his body signaling poor circulation. When blood isn't reaching the lower legs efficiently, not only does the skin dry out, but muscles and tissues weaken too. Over time, this puts extra strain on your heart, veins, and entire vascular system. Poor circulation has also been linked to higher risks of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. The good news? This kind of itchiness can often be managed and even reversed if caught early. Gentle leg exercises, regular short walks, elevating your feet when sitting, staying hydrated, wearing compression socks, and cutting down on salty foods can all make a big difference. If you've noticed an unexplained itch in your lower legs, don't ignore it. Your body might be trying to get your attention. 2. Unexplained itching on the upper or mid-back. An itch in the middle of your back can be hard to reach, but what if it's trying to reach you with a message that matters? Many older adults experience persistent itchiness on the upper or mid-back, often dismissing it as dry skin or an old shirt tag. However, this kind of itch often points to something deeper. One lesser-known cause of upper back itchiness is liver or kidney dysfunction. These vital organs filter toxins from your body, and when they're struggling, waste products can build up in your bloodstream, irritating the skin, especially in areas like the back, where there's a high concentration of nerve endings. Take Martha and Rose, both 76. Martha gets regular checkups, drinks plenty of water, and has always had good skin. Rose, on the other hand, has been feeling unusually tired, notices swelling in her ankles, and has started scratching her back more often, especially at night. She's tried changing her laundry detergent and moisturizing regularly, but the itch persists. What Rose doesn't realize is that this could be her body signaling that her kidneys are under strain or her liver isn't processing toxins effectively. When these organs falter, it affects everything from digestion and sleep to energy levels and mental clarity. Chronic itching caused by liver or kidney issues often doesn't respond to usual remedies, appears without a rash, and worsens at night. The good news? A simple blood test can reveal how well your liver and kidneys are functioning. Staying hydrated. Eating a diet low in processed foods, reducing alcohol intake, and watching your salt levels can help ease the burden on these organs. If you're taking multiple medications, talk to your doctor about their impact on your liver and kidneys. So the next time your back starts itching for no clear reason, stop and listen. Your skin might be the first place your body shows signs of internal stress. 3. Frequent itching on the scalp or neck. When older adults experience persistent itchiness on the scalp or back of the neck, it's often dismissed as dry skin, a reaction to shampoo, or just part of aging. But there's usually more going on beneath the surface. For many seniors, this kind of itch isn't just about skin. It's tied to deeper stress, inflammation, or changes in the nervous system that affect both physical and mental resilience. The nerves around the scalp and neck are highly sensitive and often react first when the body is under strain, especially emotional or neurological strain. Consider Robert and Jim, both in their late 70s. Robert stays socially engaged, gardens, and practices meditation. He's always been calm and relaxed. Jim, however, has struggled with retirement. He feels restless at night, spends more time indoors, and carries quiet stress without realizing it. Over the past few months, Jim began scratching his head more often. First in the evenings, then throughout the day. No rash, no flakes, no explanation. Switching shampoos didn't help. What Jim didn't know is that this itch was likely a physical expression of emotional tension and nervous system fatigue. As we age, our stress response becomes less efficient, keeping cortisol levels elevated and immune function suppressed. That tension often manifests in the most sensitive nerve endings, like those on the scalp and neck. Chronic itching in this area has also been linked to conditions like neuropathy and early signs of cognitive decline. While it's not always serious, it should never be brushed off. Simple breathing exercises, spending time outdoors, reconnecting with friends, or journaling before bed can help regulate your body's stress signals. In Jim's case, small changes, like taking short walks, turning off the news after dinner, and calling his brother weekly, gradually eased the itching. If you've been dealing with an unexplained itch on your scalp or neck, take a deeper look. Ask yourself how you've been feeling, not just physically, but emotionally. Sometimes, that persistent little itch is your nervous system tapping you on the shoulder, asking for peace. 4. Ongoing itching around the chest or abdomen. When people think about signs of declining health, they often imagine symptoms like shortness of breath, dizziness, or memory problems. But the skin on your chest and abdomen can quietly reveal a lot about what's happening inside, especially when it starts to itch without a clear cause. Older adults who frequently experience itchiness across their torso, particularly in the chest or abdominal area, may be facing more than a minor skin issue. This kind of itching is often a red flag for nutritional deficiencies or malabsorption problems, which can silently wear down your body's strength, immune defenses, and ability to repair itself. Take Mary and Alice, both 81. Mary still enjoys preparing colorful meals with fruits, greens, and protein. She's always had good skin. Alice, however, has lost interest in food over the past year. She skips meals, eats crackers or canned soup, and feels full quickly. Along the way, she started noticing that her chest and belly itched more often, especially in the evenings. Switching body washes didn't help. What Alice didn't know is that as we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing key nutrients like vitamin B12, essential fatty acids, zinc, and magnesium. When the body lacks these, the skin dries out, nerve signals become erratic, and the immune system weakens. Areas like the torso, dense with nerve endings and blood vessels, become sensitive, irritated, and itchy. More importantly, these deficiencies quietly affect muscle strength, energy levels, and even brain function. Malnutrition in seniors often hides behind a normal-looking weight. You might not lose pounds, but your body could still be starving for what it needs. The good news? Improving nutrition doesn't require drastic changes. Adding a handful of nuts, a boiled egg, fresh berries, or a quality multivitamin can work wonders over time. If you've noticed itchiness across your chest or abdomen and haven't been eating well, consider this your gentle reminder to nourish yourself for comfort and longevity. Final thoughts. Now that you've learned about these 4 itchy spots, lower legs, upper back, scalp, neck and chest, abdomen, take a quiet moment to reflect. Have you noticed any of these signs lately? An itch here and there might seem insignificant, but as we've seen, each one holds deeper meaning. From poor circulation in the legs to liver or kidney strain, from stress worn into the nerves of the scalp to subtle signs of nutritional gaps, your body is always trying to speak to you. It doesn't shout, it whispers, and those whispers often come through the skin. Remember, none of these signs mean your fate is sealed. Instead, they offer an invitation to slow down, check in, and give your body what it needs before a small warning becomes a bigger problem. You can walk a little more, eat a little better, rest a little deeper, and reconnect with yourself and others. If even one of these signs resonated with you today, don't ignore it. Start with one small change. And if you didn't recognize any of them, that's great, but now you know what to watch for. Because the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live longer with clarity, independence, and joy. Listening to your body's early signals, even the ones that itch, is one of the smartest ways to do just that. Thank you for joining us today. Leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, and reading them motivates us to keep creating valuable content. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you in the next video.